I'll just do a shout on that one. Found him. In case anybody is interested. So how's everybody doing this morning? Oh yeah. So you're in Central Time Zone. Looks like at GBC. So you've been staying up late. Oh my gosh, your birthday's August 4th. So is my wife's. So happy early birthday to you, dude. And today's my brother's, and yesterday was my parents' anniversary, and then before that was my sister's anniversary, before that was my aunt's birthday, before that was my birthday, before that was my daughter's birthday, and that's all within like a week span of time with my family. We get busy at the end of July. Let's just pop you guys. Are we still pulling? I guess not. Alright, boom. Hey, Josha. Welcome. Yes. So tipping on the on leveling an alt class really is going to come down to a couple of things. And honestly, I would say one of the best strengths you have is your ability to like run something continuously. So for me, I end up just kind of chilling in the fact of I do kind of like a daily or two, and then I just don't worry about it. Like I'm just going to sit here and say, hey, you know what? I'm going to play this. I'm going to do these dungeon, like, etc. I ended up, it's a little bit different for me right now, specifically, because I did take a 5-month break. Like my first forced break from the game in 10 years. And so right now coming back and doing leveling stuff within on Black Mage. And I did Gunbreaker, I did Black Mage. I'm doing Warrior next. I'll break it down here. I'm trying not to lose my rotation. Let's see here, let's get it back up to 4. Triplecast is already up again. I like how fast this goes. So essentially for me, like it comes down to a cool principle of I'll worry about the leveling roulette. Might do a 50, 60, 70. I might do a trial. I might do the alliance. I won't stress about like doing them though. And then I'm ultimately like while I'm in queue, I'll try to do any kind of dailies that I can. And beyond dailies, then I'll sit here and focus in on just like hitting the hardest level dungeon that I can. Now in 5.53. You'll be able to level in the new Boja front lines, the Boja Southern Front. Excuse me, I keep saying front lines, and it's like that could be confusing. And so it's gonna be pretty kick-ass. It's gonna be pretty kick-ass. And thanks for everybody hanging out. If you guys are on YouTube and you haven't followed yet and watching on Twitch, you can be farming up channel currency points. And those points can be used to make me do ridiculous things. So it's going to be up to you, but we are pushing for partner, and if you're able to make it over here, that would help as a part of our goal for concurrence in terms of the thing that Twitch actually cares about. But if it's okay, like either way, if you're more comfortable on YouTube, that's fine too. Just note that I'll be reminding you guys throughout the stream. Please watch over on Twitch.
If you were a chick, who's the one guy you
Whoa!
see? John Stamos.
Oh, I lost it. I dropped it.
Yep. Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Yep. And I still can't do it yet. Well, who what was that sub again? Chalix with the Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much for the support, dude. Guys, Texas Ninjas, give some love for Chalix. Don't forget, all the Texas Ninjas have their little avatar represented here on the stream. You can do the command random, or you can do Command Avatar and be able to basically pick out your avatar for the different ones that I've said. There's all kinds of fun commands. You can duel each other. You can also drop bombs and do all kinds of fun stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy just that little activity on the stream itself. Yeah, if you can run your highest level dungeon, you're going to find yourself in a world of joy. But you can only do that so much, Josa. You can only do that so much before you're going to sit here and go like, oh, I can't stand it. So you got to... Alt leveling is only as good as not burning out. Dadgummit, Brian, dropping the whole thing. It's like your first run of the morning. No excuses. I love when I can cast Blizzard 4 and get those Umbral Hearts. Love it. Keep that going. No. Don't know I did AoE one, but I did it. Oh, you're making my avatar random. You got it, boss. I need to figure out if I can get like a sound effect for channel redemptions. Yeah, like the thing that I see happen a lot, and I could be just, let's see here. I got 2 randoms. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. Alright, go ahead and say random, and then random again. I don't know who I am now, but there you go. Alright, let's see here. Let's see here. I'm just catching up. Love the music. Good morning. Good morning, Frager. Good morning, everybody over on YouTube. Thanks for the likes. And again, if you guys, the top link is the Twitch link for the stream. If you guys would hang out with me over on Twitch as well, that would be epic. Yeah, like I see a lot of people that are like, oh, I got everything to like in the first couple of months, and then it's like they then it's like, okay, I'm just not gonna play. I can't play this game. This guy, you know, it's like no. Like part of the leveling the alt process, in my opinion, is is also getting there and enjoying the experience. But some people that enjoyment comes from, you know, being the first or something like that. So, you know, I'm not sitting here judging anybody. I'm just telling you. See, if I just pull up my character sheet, like, yeah, we're gonna, caster's gonna be done working on tanks, and then gonna kind of put it up to a poll there. But I'm not gonna sweat it, you know. If I don't feel like playing, I'm just not. But I don't play everything. Like you know, there was a time where I was like, I have to do this. You also have to make a choice in terms of what your ultimate goals are. For me, I really struggled early in 6.0 when everybody's like, hey, raid with me, let's raid. And I'd be like, yeah, and then I would dedicate it, like I would put a whole evening. You're breathtaking. Thank you very much for the Twitch follow. And I would put a whole evening aside on set for raiding, and it's like and then I'm sitting here just like, hey Brian, where's the... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, it's fine. It happens on this one. Thank you so much, Lordish. Texas Ninjas, be sure to welcome all our new followers with some fun. So be sure to cheer them on. Chester Brock, thanks for being here, man. I forgot what I was talking about. I was just like, we're talking about not burning out, leveling. All right. Well, if you guys remember what I was rambling about, is I have not yet had enough coffee. That's everybody here who's early is the gets like, what's Brian like when he's tired, when he's waking up? He makes no sense. Welcome so much. Thanks for. And some links just went out. If you guys have not seen, we've got a couple of cool channels for you to check out. And if you guys haven't subscribed to Ginger Prime or Ginger Gaming Radio, be sure to do so. Links should be on the description. And I hope you check it out. And thank you for the YouTube sub.
Not me.
Boom. Yeah. Oh, damn it. Oh, you're breathtaking. Endor Hunter, thank you very much. Endragor Hunter, excuse me. It's a place where I butcher names, not on purpose. But pretty consistently that you would think so. You're breathtaking. Thank you very much for the follow, Malibu. Thank you for everybody hanging out here on Twitch. If you guys are still on YouTube, thank you for being there. Thanks for the 12 likes. And hopefully you guys are doing really good. We've kind of adjusted our the Twitch stream schedule, so it's gonna be Monday, Wednesday, Friday at this time in the morning. Last week it just kind of it stacks up to a lot, and so we'll be doing this pretty much until we hear and figure out what Maddie's doing with school, which we know she's not going to be at least physically going back till September. I don't think she's going back this year, but we'll see. I was like, we're sprinting for partner. We will see if we get it. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much for the follow. Oh, hello, Boulder. Oh, fudge. I did a whole dungeon yesterday. I didn't drop my... I like how she said it. Eno chain? Don't drop that Eno chain. Better. Oh, mother of pearls. Oh, all right. If you guys haven't seen, we also have put up a poll on Twitter and on YouTube about the New World podcast that's going to be going on Ginger Gaming Radio. So hopefully you guys are excited or interested in checking that out. I can't talk about my experience with the game yet, but I can talk about it here in a couple weeks. So note that we're creating a podcast around it and come up with a conclusion from there. Oh, boo. Get off me. Dude, I'm excited. Typically, Thav, that's what I do say. I'm just like, no, I'm standing in it. I'm still waking up, man. I'm not playing my best. No, come on. Okay. I was like, wait a minute. I almost canceled that whole thing. Oh, no, confused. Arg. Fudge. Hey, good morning, Varg. There we go. Come on. Get out of here, left wing. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, there we go. GG. All right. Sam like a real man. I've already done Sam. So my usual I've been really just enjoying Paladin. I've really enjoyed Paladin. So anytime I've been doing content that isn't like Paladin and White Mage are really have enjoyed this expansion, and I love Black Mage. I'm just not good at it at 5 something in the morning right now. Oh my goodness. Hey Leva. Let's see here. I'm just kind of catching up on chat. Hey Ricky. Hey Zach. Hey, welcome to the game. Zach is just coming to the game now. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I mean, I think it's just a matter of the fact that it's been just like the weirdest year, right? This content would have been out like a couple of months ago. So it is what it is. Oh, you want me to share with you my programming channel? No. You'll see it. It will be when I've got it ready to go. Because we're still working on the kind of the channel intro and all the branding for it. Then I'll start having links that are placed, and I'll have a really nice end screen that kind of like encapsulates all the content that I put out on the internet. So for Work to Game, Ginger Prime, Gaming Radio, and then the my educational channel, which you'll learn programming and you'll learn how to edit videos, things that I've been doing, and it's like, here I know how to do this. Here you go. So hopefully that will help make it good for y'all. Yeah, I'm a software engineer, and that's what I've been doing. So my favorite language right now is C#, but I actually do enjoy Python and Java, and my hope is that sometimes like I've been doing a lot of coursework recently on like languages that I haven't touched in a while, so just to help bring me back up to speed in it, because it's like there's all kinds of new technology, there's all kinds of new stuff. So essentially, I mean, it will be focusing around using Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, like the free version. That's the open source one, just like building out like new apps and things like that. So, and then originally the plan was with Ginger Prime is I was going to try and see if I can't get subs up on Ginger Prime, like the memberships for the channel, and then work on a game. And so I started like a game in Unity. It's a way to, like, I've used Unity. I've made a game in Unity before. I want to make a game itself, and I was going to use that to say, hey, if I could raise enough membership to afford to take like a day off of work a week and just focus in on programming the game, I would actually even stream it. But as we're pushing for partner, I can't stream it. B, 2020 happened, and I lost. Man, we hit our savings hard because I got COVID. I couldn't work for like a month, and so maybe that'll be a 2021 plan. Let's see here. All right, do. That was that. We'll do a 50, 60, 70, and continue our hunt for these birds. And I need to. So next week is the patch. Isn't that insane? Like, it just felt like we never knew it was going to happen. There we go. Now it's finally happening. And I need to go catch up on stories. So one of the things I might put out this week is a kind of a, like previously on 14. I might put that on Ginger Prime. I'm not sure. Because it's like we're trying to really make Work to Game be what it was and be what it is. You know, Chris and I collaboration channel. So, anyway, just let me know. It's still funny because I'll still get people who come over to Ginger, or will discover Ginger Prime for another reason, and they're like, whoa, you have another channel? Like, yeah, I suck at advertising. Alright, there we go. Just needed one of those guys. We are less than, yeah, we're almost halfway there. Oh wait, can I equip anything else? Anything new? Sweet. All right. Hey Lobo, what's going on, dude? Still trying to figure out what Chris does. So he was in like new housing development. He's actually he has a master's in architecture. So he's he studied architecture at and he's really good. So he's a good artist. can draw buildings, things like that. He then went into new home sales, and pretty much they just worked him to the bone. Yeah, it was you know, it's sales. I don't really like sales either, but yeah. So he did that, and then he's been doing real estate, and he's been doing kind of like, you know how like if you own a house, like they're like, hey, we'll fight your taxes for you for kind of a percentage of what we save you. So he's been doing that on contract right now. Hey, 4 sacks of nuts. All right, let's see here. It's always fun when or interesting when it's like, just kill one of these. Okay, looks like 2 of these in this case. Love the music here. Come on, there we go. Oh, on the channel, like, so for Work to Game, it's like he plays 14. I mean, he's not playing right now. He'll come back and he'll be confused by everything because it's just kind of how it goes. So he plays mouse and keyboard. Originally we broke up the jobs, like kind of we had a job draft about like, hey, we're gonna level these jobs, and then like he never put out a guide on it, on like his warrior and stuff like that, and he was supposed to do that, but it didn't happen. So I was like, fine, I'll just take over. I'll just go back to leveling the jobs. And that's actually, oh yeah, I remember what I was talking about earlier. I'll cast just in case this doesn't pop. The mindset that it's like I was sitting here just kind of like I felt like, you know, I was like, oh, I was feeling bad because I wasn't doing raids and I wasn't making raid content, and then I was feeling stressed because I was like, oh man, I need to there we go, just got him down. And that once I finally gave myself permission to sit back and say, you know what, I'm just gonna level. I'm just like, I enjoy leveling, I enjoy playing the jobs and learning the jobs. I'm just gonna do that, and then once that's done, then I'm going to evaluate if I want to do raids. I can't commit to, especially evenings, I can't commit to more than one night a week to play games. I just can't. It's just not going to work. That's why I have to get up this right at the ass crack of dawn, you know, and to come and do this stuff. And like, I'm a morning person anyway, so this is nothing. This is nothing in that case. So once I give myself permission to just play the game and not worry about like doing like the stuff that I'm just not going to be able to get to until later on, like maybe in 5.4, if all my jobs are done, maybe then I'll check out the raids, or maybe I won't, because we've tried and tried and tried, and it's like I don't feel like getting frustrated, and it's just because it's like, do I have 7 people? And the answer has been no. Like, I can get 4, I can get 5. There we go. Let's see here. But once I was like, okay, I don't need to do everything, then I was like, oh man, that's so much better. Oh, dude, I love this dungeon. I love this boss too. This is the sloppy boss. I can't unhear it now. Sloppy. Yeah, one of the reasons, like, a lot of people are like, why did you create Ginger Prime? And it's like, one of the reasons is that people kept asking me, like, hey, how do I grow a YouTube channel? And it's, I would tell them, and then essentially I'd always get the impression that they really didn't care. They were just either looking for like a shout out, or like, and I was like, am I making sense? Like just here's the stuff, here's what you do. So I was like, well, let me go test it. And so then I went and tested it, and it's like, oh wow, like Ginger Prime, 12,000 subs already. And I, like, a lot of people, like, that's not even me pushing subs to the channel. And I was like, great, okay, cool. Like this concept seems to work. And then it's like, I still get those that people are like, how do I grow on YouTube? It's like, okay, well, this is what you do. And then like, oh, I was just thinking I was just gonna stream. Like, dude, like, don't, please don't. It's like, oh gosh, it's not. Maybe it is a difficult formula, but it is what it is. Your whole focus, especially like when you're like, this is just me. It's not like me being like, oh, let me think about how I grow. No, it was like literally just kind of stumbling headfirst into it, and it's like, oh, that kind of makes sense. And it's just like, create something that people are searching for. You know, it's just like, okay. And a lot of people, and I was even talking to a guy, and he was like, I can't do that. And I was like, yeah, you can. Like, I think that one of the things personally that trips people up is they think that what they know, it's, you know, like there's 1,000 videos for, and it's like, I have a video on how to manage your Switch account, and it crushes every month. It just, tons of people come and watch that, and I've helped out like beyond the views. Like, I've actually helped out parents who are stressed because Nintendo sucks. Like, I love Nintendo. Like, it's, whenever I talk about Nintendo, here it is. It's like, man, I love my Switch. But shoot, if Nintendo doesn't just suck, don't they? Like, couldn't they just make it, like, work in the sense, like, everything else? They got to go off and do their own thing? But it's Nintendo. Like, da-da-da-da. Yeah, of course it's Nintendo. And let's be honest. They suck. Hey, what's going on, Yuki? But so it's like, you know, it's just like, make something, you know, but it's got to be searchable. And I was talking to one guy, and he was like, and he's like, well, I was like, how do you search for things on the internet? If you're not like making something for something that you would search for, that's where you go wrong. So like, figure it out, you know, search for it, call it a day, and then just go with that. Because especially if you're like me, and like, I go to work, I can't stream all the time, I can't play games all the time. So we ended up just like really kind of focusing in on guides and stuff. It helps that I had 10 years of experience. It helps that I've been covering this game for a long time. Like, I've had a lot of experience with 14. So it wasn't like I'm sitting here like, hey, I'm making stuff up. It's like, no. I was making guides for people individually. And then it turns out that, you know, more than one person could use that information. So. But the first step is, I don't know, getting over that mindset that you're, you know, that even I tell myself, like, oh, nobody really needs this. It's like, no, somebody does. Sometimes they're too afraid to ask in game. You know, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, how does it, like, because it's a mindset. Yeah, you're gonna get some jerk who's gonna come in and say, how does somebody not know that? 5.3, baby. You're breathtaking, Steve. Thank you guys for the 17 likes on YouTube. If you guys are still on YouTube, be sure to come and check out the link on the top of the description of the video below, and come hang out with us over on Twitch. We'd love to have you here. I think that would be, as we push for partner, it ends up helps. Oh man, like, I think Play Online, like, is like, you know, Nintendo's like, how does Play Online do this? Oh dude, Play Online, man, what a it's so funny because you can see what they were going for. Because, like, if you think of it, Battle.net is doing that same thing now. But it's like, they were going for this thing, and they did it all. I mean, nope, they didn't really know at the time. They thought 11 was going to be maybe like a 3-year game. You know, it's just so funny to kind of, when you go like in those interviews. And Final Fantasy XI is getting some story content. I'm going to post some thoughts on that this over on Ginger Prime this morning. I've got a couple videos that I wanted to make. And I was too tired. So if you guys had anybody here were they in the density test this weekend on New World at all? Because I can't talk about New World, but I can say you should definitely keep it on your radar. Especially if you're a Final Fantasy XI fan. I can say that. Do I know Linux? A little bit. I haven't used Linux. I actually picked up a new class on Linux because I was like, I need to get a refresher on Linux. It's been like I've had Red Hat and Ubuntu. I don't have a Linux-based machine right now, but I was like, okay, I need to get a class. I need to get refreshed, and then I'm gonna jump back in because it's a lot of stuff is going open source, cloud-based stuff, guys. Like, you know, if you guys are new here and you're like, Brian likes cloud, like Brian loves cloud, but it's based off of Linux. Yeah, New World's Amazon's new MMO. I think I can also say this. I had Julie play it this weekend with me. And she looks at me and she goes, "You're buying me this game." So, nothing else. If nothing else, I'll definitely be enjoying that game next year with my wife. Oh, Brian. Accidentally fat-fingered that one. So the funny thing was, I saw lots of PvP going on. I didn't even touch the PvP at all. I'm excited too. I love PvP, but all in all, like I was so enamored by everything else, and it was kind of like it was exciting and relaxing. So I should probably not talk anymore about it because I'll probably cross over into a territory of like, oops, sorry guys. But I'll be able to talk about it here on, I think, the 24th. And we'll also have our New World podcast, which if you guys have not voted in the poll, go let me know. Okay, hold on. And don't do anything. Oh no, oh no, oh no. All right. Stack it up. Oh, it's interesting how different polls are starting to line up. Oh, Brian. I was told I was supposed to finish off with Despair, but I don't seem to have Despair. That should evolve, right? Flare evolves to Despair? I don't know. Have I played Guild Wars 2? Been playing that a lot lately. I absolutely adore Guild Wars 2. And I have hacked it for a controller. And it is in the gap. It is in the gap where 14 is so premier, it is so comfortable, and Guild Wars 2, even hacking it, is not, that I continually struggle to stay with that game. They do so many cool things in Guild Wars 2 that I absolutely adore, and it is a game that it should be played. With no subscription fee, it's very easy to kind of jump in and jump out. However, it is in that gap. For me, it is in that gap with the controller. Now, people are like, oh, BDO supports controller, things like that. It's like, I don't know, like, I just haven't been really into the art style of BDO. I like Guild Wars 2 more in that way. And I actually thought I wouldn't enjoy the art style of New World, but I really do. I was like, oh, wow, dude, it's cool shit. Excuse me, it's cool stuff. Thank you guys for hanging out over on YouTube, and thanks for the 22 likes. Thanks for, oh my gosh, dude, oh man, you guys are making my day. We are over 100, which is, I think, essentially what we need to be to try to hit that 75 concurrent like mark, etc. We're at 30 on average, so I really appreciate y'all being here. It means a lot. If you guys, this is too early for you for the most part, because it is a pretty early stream. No pressure, but you can always add to the auto host that ends up adding, I think, a viewer even if you aren't around. So it helps out a lot. I appreciate the support, guys. It means everything that you guys are here. I appreciate that. If you guys are still on YouTube, you can hang out there as well. But we'd love to have you on Twitch. Link is in the top description below. YouTube is supposed to give me the ability to pin comments, and well, that's coming, and we haven't got it yet. So just keep in mind, as soon as I can, I'm gonna pop that pin right up there. But otherwise, I'll have to just keep reminding everybody. It's like, please watch on Twitch. I have one of the things, like when I talked earlier about how Final Fantasy XI is getting some story content after the final story content. It still continues to feed my suspicions, and anytime I talk about big changes coming into the world of Final Fantasy Online, whether that's 11 or 14, I know I get, especially in 14, people are like, 14's perfect, it doesn't need anything. It's like, oh buddy. Oh man, I appreciate that you love you've got the goggles on. That's great. But let's just be real. I just cannot shake the feeling, even more so now than ever, that big changes are coming to Final Fantasy XIV, probably in the next 2 to 4 years. And I think that's going to be hopefully very exciting for a lot of people. I'm sure there's going to be some drama attached around to it, because that's just the way it is. Thank you very much, Kazatsu Plays, for that Twitch follow, dude. Appreciate that. Slopper. You're breathtaking. Thank you for that. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, you suck. You're breathtaking. Thank you guys for the follow. Oh, wow. Lots of follows. Texas Ninjas, I need your help. Welcome them all in, please. Sloppy. Well, amigo. And he liked them apples. Oh, boo. Yeah. Cut me off there, you jerk. Sloppy. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't pass on that gear. Yeah. Oh, come on. He went around out of empty. You're breathtaking. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. Sloppy. Oh, boo. I was out of that. Wow. I need to help ninjas. For al amigo. There we go. Boom, baby. And pass. Where are we at? Ah! PJ, there we go. Hey, you sloppy, you sloppy, you're all sloppy. Loba, like, the thing is that for people, they're welcome to. Like, for a lot of people in this game, the story is the reason to play. And so it's easy to see that there's kind of a collide. But there's plenty of people who play MMOs not for the story. And they just, you know, it's like, okay, like, I'm just here to kind of whatever. And that's probably because they've been trained in MMOs not to have that aspect. So I think that's where New Game Plus, if they had a little experience, if they had a little something for the player, that would probably be more interesting. But I think that's where New Game Plus can help invite people into the fold itself. So just, yeah, I would caution against the reaction of like, oh, you don't like the story, you know, etc. I'm not saying that that's what you're doing here. Just that as a community, we could be like, hopefully a little bit more accepting. We know that, and it's kind of a meme. It's like the nice community. It's like 14 has the best community as long as you do not say anything negative about it. And then it's like, oh man, it cracks me up because it's like anytime someone's like, yeah, I'm coming over from WoW. I really like this game. It's got a lot going for it. You know, it'd be cool if they added like a new fight. Get out! How dare you? Go back to WoW. Like, what? Like, I just said, like, I like it and I want more. Go away. It's like, come on, guys. We can be better. Let's see here. He came over to your house. He said, man, this food's delicious. May I have more? And then you banished him. Like, okay. All right, let's see here. Duty finder. All right, so earlier we were being asked like how to kind of really level up alts and things like that. And so I kind of said like I will do the leveling. I might do a trial. So I might do that. I'm not sure yet. I won't do main scenario. I pretty much skip the rest of this stuff from a roulette perspective. And then just as a part of it, then I'll drop myself into the highest level dungeon that I can. In this case, it's now Mount Glug. And that's got a little bit of time. And then in the downtime, I'll do my dailies. So if I was below 70, I'd go do any of the Beastman tribes that I could. And then when I get to the 70 plus range, then I go do the fairies. And then I don't really bother with the other dailies at the moment because it's just a lot of travel time. So if I didn't have anything else to do, it's all about the order of priorities. And probably what it would be beneficial is if I put together a guide for you guys. Because it's like, I just kind of like, here's my just general thoughts. But if I put some thought into it, I can kind of break it down to like, as a prioritization, etc. All right, guys, we had a lot of follows. Let's see here. Let me actually go through the list. While I was running that, Somaja, and I'm sorry for butchering names, Gaming, welcome. Nina Masks, a Kuka Lukajit, Obo Mouse, Jess Mack, Michael Ryan, I got that one. Here comes Smee, oh Shmee, where's your Captain Hook? Shifting Princess, Undead Pirate, Orange is here, Blah Mage, I love that name, and Wartaman TV. You're all breathtaking. Thanks so much for those Twitch follows. Really appreciate that. Oh, something wants to fight me. And thanks for the 26 likes on YouTube, guys. See, we can't polish off Black Mage and jump into Warrior. Sit down. Sit yourself down. Okay. Alright. Duty inventory. And let's go back to the hunt. Almadrang. Boom. So in a way, what changes do I think? Now, I've been thinking this for a little while, as we've seen kind of with content squish and things like that. I think that when you look at, and I couldn't like quantify it in terms of like, here's what they're going to do until New Genesis Phantasy Star Online 2. It is very difficult in the gaming world to transition people from one game to the next. And no other evidence that I need than players still playing Final Fantasy XI and still playing on private servers. There's definitely like a kind of a connection there, a community, and it will evolve. Like that's the thing. It's like, you know, like even like people are building a WildStar private server kind of setup. So at the end of the day, like if there's fans and people want to play, they're going to stay there. They're going to be where they want to be. So it's very hard to transition and very expensive to transition somebody from game A to game B. And that's where, like, outside of like what EA does, and you know, it's I think EA is trash, but outside of that, hey Alina, wave to you, wave, there we go. Outside of that, like, it's still difficult. People kind of have that expectation, especially for these longer running games. New Genesis changes the whole surface. Same game, still called PSO2, and you can just like take your character and play the, you know, it's a new game. It literally is Phantasy Star, 3. The other example, what someone's doing basically with Beyond Light, we're getting Destiny 3, but they're only just taking planets. They're not taking your guns. You're still carrying your character forward. Like there's all kinds of like people doing interesting things in the space. So in the hands down, like we can say what. After this year, we'll see what works, what doesn't. I think with 14, I think that, let's say we resolve the big story of Hydaelyn Zodiark. I say that, you know, at some point, like, the Warrior of Light isn't needed, but then in 1,000 years or 10,000 years, like, our soul, you know, that connection to the ether, the live stream, calls us back, and it's like, hey, here's a brand new game, brand new engine. But you don't get rid of your character like they did kind of from 1.0 to 2.0, but we can't go back to 1.0. And the thing for the while is like I felt like they've been building is like, do they destroy the world? Do we have a calamity? Do we have the rejoining again? But then I'm like, what if they had that? Like, I don't want people to lose access to Heaven's Word or Stormblood or Shadowbringers. ARR, yeah, but they're making changes to that. And I think with like, and then you look at New Game Plus and you look at all the things that they're bringing in to also make ARR very, like 14 right now, very soloable friendly. They're going to bring, I think you'll probably see trusts brought into previous dungeons, and especially like Praetorium and things like that. So bringing that system backwards, which takes an insane amount of work. It's like, you know, just because they built it here, it's like still like 5 times as difficult to kind of shove that into the previous content because it wasn't designed for it. So that's one side of it. So I think that if they did something like New Genesis, like 14, let's just say 14.2, from the 2016 project, and now with 11 getting a story, like what if they were like, hey, here's our connected universe. Originally in 11's design or 14's design, they talked about this in its early concepts of going into your Mog house and stepping into Eorzea. And that essentially is kind of what I could see them doing as a part of it. Now, and I could also see them doing a unified subscription because we've also seen the Mog house go to the Square Enix account. We're seeing them consolidate and get everything kind of together. Now it's still, like, I would say could be 4 years away. Like it's not like, hey, here's the Switch, unless for some reason I know they've been working on 2016, but that's still a lot of work. So they're working on 11R. There's so much other stuff that it's like that, all these little moving pieces. I hope it ends up being something pretty historic. Trust for 8-player content would be nice. I think a lot of people would like that. I think if they make one change to the trust system, it would be mix and match. Like, imagine if you and your friend are playing and you want to do 4-man content, but you don't want to really play with randoms today. Well, like, just bring in trust to fill in the gap. Yeah, it's going to take you a little longer, but you're still playing with your friend. Right now, it's like, it's either solo or 4-man. And I think if they brought in trust to kind of like, hey, you could do 2-man content or 3-man content or 5-man content or 6 or 6, like you could end up having a little bit more structure there as well. So it's like, you coming with me? You want to team up? What are you? What are you? Examine. Oh, well, I'm gonna invite you, Lena. To party. Yay! Well, faster queue times. Thank you, Lena. PSO2 is episode 4 comes out, and then next year, whole new game. Like it's like it looks. People, one of the complaints that I talk a lot about PSO2 on Ginger Prime. Guys, if you haven't seen Ginger Prime, the links will be popping in. I think also on the Twitch page and the YouTube page. Like there are links to get there if you guys want to check out my my content on Ginger Prime. Yeah, like PSO2 episode 4 this month or this week. So I'm gonna be streaming. I'll probably stream that on Ginger Prime because I definitely have a big PSO2 community over there, and that's where it's like I'll probably see so with Work to Game going forward, you're probably gonna see Chris and me like in the video. Otherwise, you'll probably see like if you want 14 news or guides and things like that. You'll probably see those up on Ginger Prime. When we're teaming up on something, you'll see that on Work to Game, just because that's what Work to Game's always been. Chris just happens to take these incredibly long hiatuses from the channel, and it's like, all right, when he posts randomly, people are like, who's this guy? It's like, oh yeah, it's just Chris. He's back for a week. Alright, cool. Got that one. Inventory. There we go. Looks like we're still in the right zone. Yeah, the same day that episode 4 goes out. Oh, hey, Lobo. Lobo is Lena. Good to know. And we're already friends. I love it. Thanks for coming along, Lobo. Is that a door? Did they let me pass? Alright, guess not. Then I'll just fly around. Yeah, and so it's like when we're talking about like a next gen MMORPG, Yoshi P's said numerous times, just the difficulty. And then Raptor's asking when PSO2 is coming to Steam on this week, and in 33 more countries. 33 more countries. It's going to be epic. I finally was able to get it fixed again, and I put out a guide on how to do that. It was just like, oh man, all right, there we go. So we're hunting. It's just been such a pain. So now with New Genesis, I kind of talked about this on GP, but I was like, I'm not going to sit here and actually probably level up all the classes, because that's also, like you can't carry your levels into New Genesis, but you can carry like your gems and things like that. And so I'm like, all right, pretty much my goal is going to be farming gems, and I'll probably put together. I'll probably just continue to work on my hunter, and I might work on 4. Like I might basically have 2 or 3. Hey, there we go. There's the link. Thank you, Streamlabs. Perfect timing. So if you guys are hanging out in chat, you see that link right there. If you click on it, that should take you to my personal YouTube channel. All right, that one's done. Well, that's why I'm glad I'm going to be going to warrior, and then the big leg here is going to be dancer, bard, ninja, dragoon, monk, and that's going to be the struggle for last. And if anybody, we got people hanging out here. Good morning to you guys on YouTube. At the top link is our Twitch link. If you guys have not followed us over on twitch.tv/work2game, we are live over there as well. And if you guys can come hang out, the cool thing is you're going to be earning channel points, so that way you can interact with the stream in fun and interesting ways. Thank you guys for everybody here hanging out on Twitch with me this morning. Like you stole a simp. I like how I look. Oh man, El Cypher, you're gonna have to get me to resub to Netflix again. I stand, gazing down to see. Hey, you're breathtaking. Thank you, Falling Aetherless. Appreciate that. There we go. I just need one more of those guys. Sweet. Oh, come on. Take on it. Something to keep that going. Yeah, also even with the Duty Finder, Lobo is it's still like if you're not a healer is still the premium choice. Like this expansion was like, I think a lot of people was like, nah, I'm not really enjoying healer. I'm out. Have I had a hard time trying to find my glasses? I've got glasses on my face. Oh, not at the moment. Let's see here. Glamour plates. I cannot buy them here. Okay. I have glasses as part of glamour. I got a cowboy hat too as a part of glamour, but cowboy hats don't work on them here. Let's see here. I'm glad you found them. I don't know, man. Let's see here. Inventory, duty finder. And, oh yeah, inventory. And there we go. Why am I not in Og Scavian gear? Do I have that? If I guess I don't have it yet. See ya, Echo. Yeah, thankfully, I know my wife, my brother, like my sister, my parents, they all have glasses now, but my eyes are still rocking and rolling. Hey, Mystic Showdown, how you doing today? All right, what am I actually hunting? I forgot to. It's a thing of this nature. I think those are over here. There we go. Do I just need one? I just need one. There we go. And away we go. Yeah, go ahead. Go for it, Lobo. There we go. Boom, baby. Is the Roken gear sold on the markets?
So it is he.
Oh, okay, good.
You will not defile my new paradise.
Yeah, I've been just storing up nuts, and I haven't really done anything with the nuts. Dude, I really love Red Mage. I really enjoyed playing that one. I like Black Mage more, though. Do I think crafters are worth the grind? No, I never have. However, they could totally be worth it to you. It's all depending on what you want. Nope, I want this one. There we go. Sit down, girl. Hey, Blah Mage. You're breathtaking.
You're breathtaking.
Thank you so much for the Twitch follow. Cast it. Yes. Thank you very much for the follow. Texas Ninjas, please welcome our new followers into the fold. I love Foul, man. Always be fouling. Oh man, pulling that hate. So sorry. Healers adjust. There we go. Now that I'm getting warmed up. That was all. I was hoping to get a proc. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that they get the housing situation fixed in this game. Because that would be ideal. Oh, let me just eat that. Oh no, let me cast this. Oh, come on. Ooh, yeah, that's a big crit. Well, thank you guys. Oh, dude, island. I haven't talked about island housing, but I've been talking about instance housing. And what's going on, Punisher? And again, just for anybody who's on the YouTube, if you guys check the link in the description, come over and hang out with us on Twitch. Would help out a lot. I really appreciate it.
Scurrying about my domain like insects. I will not suffer it.
Oh, you're breathtaking. Thank you so much for the Twitch follow.
Hey,
Ah,
look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
and thanks for the YouTube sub. Oh, you're breathtaking. Thank you so much for the Twitch follow. Anything for mages? Nope. Okay. Keep forgetting. I've been like passing on so much. It's like, oh wait, this is got gear that I could use.
Come no closer, filthy creatures.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Pulling that hate. Come on, pop that off. Do this. Oh no, I'm dropping it, darn it. This dungeon's a huge nod to Nier? I haven't noticed that, man. I need to finish that game. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much for the Twitch follow.
If you were a chick, who's the one guy you
Oh, what?
Don Samos.
Dude, thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub, lag.
Friends? Yep. Do you want to go do karate in the garage?
Yep. Hey, good morning, man. How you doing, dude? Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, that's the wrong choice. There we go.
I am righteousness, and righteousness will prevail.
And righteousness will prevail. Hey, Lazy Enigma, how you doing today? Yeah, Lord, that's one of the things I'm thinking about putting together either for Work to Game this week or Ginger Prime. It's like, previously on Final Fantasy XIV, what has happened? Because it's been a long time. Do I have to use my left thumb for both the D-pad and the stick? No, not really. Like sometimes I'll move my right thumb from the stick and move it over to press like a D-pad while moving. Ideally, you keep all your movement stuff situated to your your number pads. Not number pads, A, B, X, Y, or square, whatever the hell PlayStation does. Oh no, I'm down. Yeah, in the end, you can watch, use the book. I think you can even have a book in your house or apartment if you crafted it. And for our newest Texas Ninja, let me just see if I pull up the number here. Yeah, Black Thief. You can use the command random, or you can also use just command avatar to be able to pick an avatar for the Texas Ninjas crew down here at the bottom. What's the secret to level 80 controller play? I mean, it's same secret for level 1. I mean, you try to set up your skills so that you have a very comfortable, and it's all about muscle memory. The idea is that you shouldn't have to think where a skill is. You shouldn't, like, I should be able to turn off, like when I master something, I should be able to turn off my UI for the most part and be able to and still be able to play the job. 14 does have the best controller setup. But yeah, I keep all my movement, like things that, like, especially if I'm on a non-caster, like anything that I need to be using and moving needs to be over here. Same thing over here. And same thing over here. So that's where you see, like, this spell. Like, I can move and I can still, target and things like that, still attack. The other thing is targeting. So it's like, I can use left bumper and right bumper holding down the trigger. So I can just kind of, filter. And so it's like understanding targeting is critical. Now the Black Mage, though, gains a lot of its power from its essentially standing still. So there's a, you know, it's going to vary by job to job. So here, like as a caster, like I will shift over to another target that's got more life, so that way I don't end up running into a situation where I'm fake casting or failing my cast. In that case, I wasn't paying attention to my MP, and so I dropped a couple seconds. Can I get it off? No, okay. You gonna hook your PC up to your TV and chill? Yeah, it is a great game that works out real well in both situations.
Huh? Who would have thought?
Hey, thanks so much for hitting that subscribe button. Drop this over here. Get my hearts. Drop some thunder. Sit down. Yo.
You'll not be discouraged.
Oh yeah, it's this guy. I'm used to tanking this. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, let me just eat that. I may not eat that twice. Hey, good morning to everybody. Welcome. Hopefully you guys are going to have the best day, best week ever. Oh, God. Don't know why I did that skill. Alright, let's try this again.
Stop them, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
You don't care what it takes? You're breathtaking, Seraphora.
You're all breathtaking.
Oh, thank you so much. You're breathtaking.
You're all breathtaking.
Guys, Texas Ninjas, please be welcoming our new followers here on Twitch. Oh, that sucked. Allow casting fire, but I will cast it. Cast this as well. Oh god. Oh no, Brian. Woo! Caught that. Saved that. Woo! Boom. Pass on that. There we go. GG. Boom. Let's see here. Oh. And Desert Coyote wants to attack me. Umbral Soul. Oh. It's not even it. Oh, there it is. Xenoglossy. Despair.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
So I thought, yeah, for some reason I was under the impression that Flare upgraded to Despair. Let's go to... Let's add these to the hotbar. And thank you so much for the follow, Snuckquig. Snug HQ. Let's see here. All right. Inventory. No, actions and trades. Actions. So, Foul is 70 to spare. Let's go ahead and add this. We're going to have to set it up here for now. Umbral Soul, which we already have. I'll just go ahead and add this there. Okay, Despair takes all. Alright, let's see what else we gotta hunt, because we are a couple 100k from 80. Did I already finish those? Oh cool. Let's go back to the Christian and grab some more things to hunt, and then that should finish off 80, and then we'll jump into Warrior. You're breathtaking. Thanks so much, Wampus, and thank you so much, Jerkirk. Welcome to the Soul Force over here on Twitch. Guys, if you're hanging out over on YouTube, be sure to check the top link in the description if you haven't followed us over on Twitch. We'd love to have you over here. You'll be racking up channel points. You'll be able to interact with the stream in unique and interesting ways. And there's all kinds of fun things going on, especially I like the channel points, and it's a really cool system. What's going on, Pokey? All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. Actually, I'm going to go to the restroom real quick, and I'll see you guys in a second. Alright, we're back. Hey, Just Mac. I was like, took a quick break, got some water, went and got the Gabriel a bottle. Alright, we're grabbing some nuts. We're going to finish off Black Mage. The Rookery. Hey, Silverman. Yeah, 5.3 hype is real. Just had to grind the late Algan gear from PvP to suit up for certain upcoming battle. Dude, the 535 stuff looks incredible. No, actually, no, not in this case. I just normal bathroom break, and then I was like, all right. Julie texted and needed some help, so I was like, I figured I'd go help with the kids for a little bit. Let's see here. Accept. It's all good. And you said that they sell nut stuff? Saxon Nut Exchange, Disciple of Magic, Baronkin Rod. Oh. Item comparison. Oh, it's level 80. Oh, it's all level 80 stuff. I'm not level 80. I was like, huh, about to be though. About to be. Teleport. Let's go 3 nuts. Let's go with the 3 nutter. Boom. Hey, Lux. Thank you very much. Hey, good morning, Orc. Also, for anybody who's hanging out over on YouTube, if the top link in the description is for Twitch. If you guys haven't followed over on Twitch, we'd love to have you over here. It would help out a ton as we push for partner. There we go. I knew they were right out here. Oh man, we are on the cusp. Hey, you're breathtaking, Rogue Smiley. Thank you so much. Cool. So that pushes you right into that umbral. Neat. All right, let's see here. Inventory. That guy's far away. Let's see here.
You're all breathtaking.
You're all breathtaking. Thank you so much. I think I know where those are. See if I can find that easier one. Hey, Kaz. Good morning. Thank you for following Murrows. I really appreciate that. I'm sure I do. I already have my other... I don't have them super geared up, but I do have caster gear. It's going to be more about the weapon. For that, I was thinking of just going and getting a relic. Rathalos is on the hunt. There we go. You're breathtaking.
You're all breathtaking.
Hey, Bunny Nymph. Thanks for the follow. There we go. Bring out your dead. Level 80. Blomp. Cool.
Here comes the money.
Whoa!
Here we go.
Kaz with $100. I'm sorry, $100. 100-bit cheer, dude. Thank you so much. Elemental gauge expanded. Sweet. Alright, cool. Alright, thank you, Black Mage. That was wonderful. Y'all breathtaking. Thank you so much for the follow. There's my award.
You're all breathtaking.
Oh my gosh, my war is so messed up right now, guys. I have not logged in since Heaven's Word on War. Not Heaven's Word, Stormblood. War was my main in Stormblood, and look at this, guys. This is ridiculous. All right, let's head to the house real quick, and I need to play around with my hotbars, and then we'll proceed to leveling some warrior. Hey, thanks, man. Alright, cool. Alright. Character. Nope. Actions and traits. Yes. Alright. Heavy swing. Get rid of that macro. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. Can't unassign you from there. Unchained. Rip. Alright, heavy swing. Maim. Overpower. We'll drop you here. Hey, good morning, Bandit. Get off of there. Then I have Storm's Path. So I still have these two, Storm's Path and Storm's Eye. I might keep you here and get this wheelhouse going on. Upheaval still exists. Infuriate's got 2 charges. Home Gang. Mithril Tempest. Combo action overpower. Don't know yet. Like, I'm just placing stuff so you're seeing my full process. I'm like, alright, I'm just gonna set some stuff and then I'll test it. So for the Black Mage, like, I had some skills that I hadn't set. So obviously I'm not working on the controller guide right now, but having it at 80, I basically now go into the high-end content, tweak, eventually get it to where at least it's most comfortable, or at least in a way that it hopefully will help. Hey, good morning, Rare. And anybody, thank you guys over on YouTube for the 39 likes. If you guys have yet to follow us over on Twitch, please check the link. It's the top link in the description. Love to have you over here on Twitch as we push for partner, which is great, which is hopefully we'll... originally, I was like on a real hard deadline because Maddie was going to go to school here in about a week or two. And then it was like, yeah, probably not going to be doing remote school. So once she starts going back to physical school, don't know when that's going to be. Morning streams won't be a thing. We'll figure out another time to do some streams. But because in the morning, I'll just get up and do that. So we've also updated our stream schedule to Monday, Wednesday, Friday mornings. And then from there, I'm going to be kind of supplementing with workouts in the Tuesday, Thursday kind of time frame, etc. So trying to Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday is going to be my workout mornings. That's my plan. All right. Okay, so Overpower Defiance is my take stance. Still got that there. Let's just go ahead and clean up the stuff that is no longer in existence. Reprisal there. See here. Low blow, provoke. I want my tomahawk right here. Let's see here. Storm's End, Nuclear Tempest, Steel Cyclone. Beast Gauge cost. Fell Cleave. Okay. Inner Release, Infuriate, Vengeance, Equilibrium's there, Decimate is there. Shake It Off is there. Onslaught. Rush is my target.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Oh, you're breathtaking. Thanks so much for the follow, Duraxter. And Cass says, so are you going to do 14 all 3 days, or are you switching it up still? So doing 14, 100%, and then we'll mix in Destiny once we hit that partner status. Just because when you look at the numbers right now, thank you to the 150 people over here on Twitch, really appreciate it. However, yeah, it's all that aspect. Unfortunately, it's just that's when I was talking to people, like, you just got to stick to one game, just do that, keep going, pushing forward. Oh, excuse me, 100. Okay, yeah. Let's see here. Chaotic Cyclone, Flash, Inner Release, 70. So I think I've got it set up. I like that for its mobility. UI layout. Thrill of Battle will drop you here. Equilibrium. Here. Stores on HP. Thrill of Battle increases maximum HP by 20%. One game. And then Vengeance. We got that there. Bop, 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 bop. pulls. I think that's about as what we're gonna have. Cool. Hey, good morning, Nova Girl. Yeah, level 80 Black Mage. Let's warm up with the trial. Let's warm up with the trial. So Thomas asks, I'm sorry if this has been asked already, when do you plan on leveling Dragoon? So after Warrior, that'll be my casters, healers, and tanks all done. Then Thomas and everybody will put up the polls, so you guys will vote. So it literally could be after Warrior. It just depends if enough people vote for Dragoon to be next. Howdy. It's a great one to relearn on. You're breathtaking. Thank you for the follow. Whoa! Chaos within 100 bit cheer. Thanks, buddy. Hellfire, same in the water.
Here we go.
Whoa, guys, thank you guys so much.
Here comes the money.
I can't do that. Chester Brock with the 100-bit cheer. Thank you guys so much. Chad, if you could drop some emotes and show some support for these guys supporting the diaper fund. Appreciate it. Looks like one person did not. Double fluency here. Chester Brock. Kaz. I think that's what, yeah. Hopefully I didn't miss any. Thank you guys. Sit down, tail. Not mean to drop. Yes. And 2 comms. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Yes. That, and I think also Onslaught, right? Because Onslaught does do damage. Thank you very much. Yeah. Take 2 years off a warrior. Not 2 years. A year and something off. There you go. Oh, thanks, Ryler. I love you too. Hey, what's up, Nero? Just as a reminder for anybody hanging out over here on YouTube, if you guys click the link in the description, head over here on Twitch. Love to have you over here on the stream as well. Glad the dev team stood the ground and didn't nerf. I agree too. It's like, I think essentially like that whenever you, like, the only issue with Stormblood and that trial was that there wasn't really any kind of build up. It was like everything was pretty much like, yeah, we got this, and then boom. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I was planning on doing like an all-day birthday stream last week, and then work just kicked my butt. And so I did not get the opportunity to do that. So it's like, oh well, I will do that. I will do that at some other point. I'm not going to get the bonus, so that could just be kind of me drop into a... I think the best one would be Cash from a Bond, yeah. I believe this would be the best one. This will probably be my last run for today, because I still got work to do. But I'll be back on Wednesday. Oh man, like, well, it came out of nowhere. It was just like, oh, we need to get all this stuff done. So I worked a lot. I was so exhausted. And then, hey, thank you, Alex, so much for the Twitch follow. And thanks for the 42 likes on YouTube. Yeah, and so it came out, and I just was like crushed it out because I was planning on like doing some. Like I was hoping to have Black Mage finish off last week, and then already starting Warrior on this week. But at least I'm able to start it a little bit today because I was like, oh man, oh, excuse me. It's the joy of getting up early. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like. So essentially, for the official birthday stream. I'm probably just gonna make it the patch 5.3 stream next week, because it's like, I think that's just gonna work out. It's gonna be fun, so I'm gonna take the day off. Thanks, Sheriff. Yeah, that's the thing I love about the channel points on Twitch, and why, like, if anybody's just like lurking, yeah, go lurk on Twitch, because you're gonna rack up those points. Oh yeah, let's see her. Yeah, well, I mean, it's an easy way without having a macro. It's like jumping just so that somebody notices, like, hey, come to me, please. So Nature Hoot says, as someone who started playing 14 and wants to play a tank, Would you recommend warrior or paladin? Right now, off the top, paladin, hands down. Hands down, paladin. The thing though, and I was actually like, when I finish off warrior, I'm praying on, instead of like which job should you play and look at all the jobs, I might make videos more focusing on which tank you should play, which healer you should play, which, you know, caster you should play, or something like that. Just to make it a little bit more focused, so I can do a little bit deeper dive into the jobs themselves. But what I would say is that with any role, if you like tanking, if you like healing, if you like DPSing, you better level up at least more than one job. Just because we've seen it time and time again, they make changes. You know, like if you were sitting here like Paladin, like for a long time, Paladin was like, no, not Paladin. And now it's like, I love Paladin. And so for me, like, thankfully I have the jobs leveled. Now I'm leveling Warrior. However, like, next expansion, Dark Knight could be the thing. Like, that could be the thing you really want to play the most. And the hardest thing is that you should always have a backup. And the reason is that you never know what's going to change and what you're going to end up liking. And it's really hard. It's really hard to go and level up something from scratch, as opposed to like, oh, let me just switch that over and I've only got 10 levels. Or maybe
do you want to go do
other
karate
cap.
in the garage?
Yup.
Calum with the tier 1 sub. Welcome to the Texas Ninjas. You're on the board. You can do the command random to have it randomly select you an avatar, or you can do command avatar and then the name of the avatar to try and guess all that we have installed. So Texas Ninjas, please give some warm love to Caleb for his Twitch sub. Really appreciate you supporting the stream and the diaper fund. Now, we could talk about subbing to each and every, you know, different role, like, you know, playing, and honestly having one in each role is a good way to go about it from just a versatility perspective. From a min-maxing your weekly rotation, like in Lockout, if you're hardcore, like just try-harding this game and like maxing out your tomes each and every week, doing raids and all that, you probably want to do 3 characters instead of the jobs on the same character. So there's definitely some versatility there, because right now I'm tome locked, and that kind of punishes me playing one character in the different jobs, because I can only pick up, you know, okay, let me pick up this weapon or this thing. I'm still tome locked, and I'm not tome locked on different characters. However, then you're story gated, so it's like there's no perfect solution for doing that. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, hours, and you know, when we it's all quantified. Yeah, I do try to put a lot of time into those, and just the fact that like I would do a lot of work individually. That's before we were doing YouTube. We're coming up on 4 years on YouTube here on the 8th, actually. So it's kind of cool that we're getting a patch as well. So on Saturday, it's going to be 4 years doing YouTube content. So thank you guys. Thanks, Caleb. Thanks to everybody hanging out here and all that. So awesome. So what's the best way to level a second or a third job after you've eaten the story? And I'm used to leveling alts and other MMOs, obviously. They have the kind of the story that you can kind of play through, etc. And so for me, what I was, and I'll probably put a better guide up on it, but I was just basically showing under your duty finder, I kind of stick with the leveling roulette and the maybe I'll do a 50, 60, 70. Maybe I just did a trial. I try not to worry too much about this. Like if you think about playing 4 times a week, is kind of like is a good balance, good health. I think a good healthy balance. Deep dungeon 24/7 Grizzly. Oh, ouch. I don't even bother with deep dungeon or heaven on high, and then essentially I just spam the highest level difficulty I can. You know, so it's like I don't know why it's saying I can. I guess because I was like, wait a minute, why is it saying that I can do this stuff? So in this case, I'm doing a leveling dungeon, Caster Mabani. That's what I put myself into queue for. And hopefully we get it. That'd be cool. We got a little time. Otherwise, I might have to just bounce out in a couple. If we don't get this pop in a minute or two, then I'll just have to call it a day. Is Alamingo leveling? No. It's the first set. Anyway. So then I just gotta put myself into the highest level dungeon, and I honestly, that's just the most efficient way. I try to take advantage of any kind of beast tribe dailies, because that's going to actually feed you a lot of currency. And while you're in queue, you can always go into your inventory and grab your little hunt things. And so, like, from the 70 to 80, I have the different hunts that are going to give me experience and nuts and things like that that I can use to buy gear. What do you mean, do you have an issue? Bum, 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 bum. There might be. I don't get it. Like, are you playing, like, you know, every day? Which is fine. Like, you can play this game every day. I just play multiple games, and I do that because I see so many people get mad about, you know, games, and it's like, all right, like, games are fun. I find, like, I don't play if I won't play the game if I don't want to play it. Like, I'm just not going to do it. It's one of the benefits of not being full time. It's like, I'm not a full-time content creator. Thank God. I couldn't fathom the stress. It's like, oh man, I really want to play this game, and it's like, we only like it when you play this game. Like, all right, cool, not a problem. I like that they added AoE combos with the Shadowbringers. Like, that's definitely way more enjoyable. And note that there's probably, like, more efficient ways in which to do it. I usually focus as a priority on not burning out. There's no value in you capping another class and never playing the game again. There's no value in it to me. It's like, oh, you got all your jobs to 80 and now you say this game sucks and you hate it, and, you know, it's like, yeah, like, you no-lifed it for like for 8 months. And you're like, yeah, of course you've done everything there is in the game to offer. Like, I get it. But there's no benefit in being first in that, you know? So this is like, how do you get there with a healthy amount of love, you know? As long as you're having fun, dude, there's nothing wrong. As long as you're having a good time. I do miss the dot. I like that the Gunbreaker has a dot that he can apply. Actually, 2 dots. Paladin has a dot. Maybe maybe the Warrior will get a dot. I do like that that's off the global cooldown now. Yeah, so having that, when you have that understanding of how the jobs work, I think it does add a lot of value to you as a player when it comes down to, like, just overall content. Like, oh, I know what this job's capable of, and thus it gives you, I think, a better understanding of the game. You know, like, there's definitely value in that. Dang it. Oh! Oh, good, we got it. Without my lack of messing up. You ain't leading a party because your directional sense. Oh, that is a true story. Like, in the sense that I know my wife, she like, she's directionally challenged, and it's like, okay. You're breathtaking. Thanks so much for the Twitch follow.
You're all breathtaking. Come on, Brian. Target this thing. What the hell? There we go. Keep accidentally, like, fat fingering it. Yeah, I love Arden's Length. Yeah, and you get that sound effect for, like, when you do apply that slow. So nice. Oh, you're breathtaking. Thanks so much for the Twitch follow. Ah. Ooh. Messed that one up. What your cup runneth over with. Ice and fire. Yes, I'm in the right spots. And Instrus Zany, welcome to the Soul Force, dude. Appreciate you hitting that follow button. Sit down. Yeah, we got a solid group here right now. You're breathtaking. Take off.
You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking.
Oh, it's so satisfying. Thank you for following, Cody. Yeah, eat slow, but you're not going to appreciate it because you're dead. Come on, gather together. Healers adjust. What the hell? Come on. Why is it losing a target? Should have done my equilibrium and stuff first. Get a little bit more of this action. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful, guys. That's beautiful. Boom. Hey, Tranny. Or Tanny. Or Tanya. I don't know. Thanks for being here. Thanks everybody for hanging out over on YouTube as well as Twitch. If you guys are on YouTube and haven't clicked the link, and you can go follow us over on Twitch, we really appreciate that. It helps us out a ton. See, I'm going to go ahead and check my retainers. And then we're going to find somebody to raid. Venture Capital. Hey, thank you, Nova. Thanks for all y'all being here. Really appreciate it. And yeah. Alright, cool. Let's find somebody to raid. Bump a bump a bump. And then for anybody, I will be back tomorrow. Let's see here. Let's go slab. Slab. Raid channel. Alright, here we go. Thanks to you all for hanging out. Let's see how many we can get going over that way. Alright guys, I love you. We'll be back Wednesday morning, bright and early. So hopefully you can come tune in. And if not, we'll be posting some videos this week as well. So if nothing else, we'll see you soon. Love you guys. Bye. And for those here on YouTube, love